Hey everybody, it's Chad Warren from the adventurerchannel.com here. Hope you're well. So this is the beginning of an adventure. From an awesome roommate situation. I moved into that situation because my last roommate was mentally unstable and got all Jesus. One day I was loading up my stuff outside, and that person came out and said all this crazy stuff, which they're known to do, like go into a church and demand they give them money to save the world and that kind of stuff, which I'm not knocking that. I'm just talking about the reality of what's going on. Obviously I have caused myself to be in the situation that I'm in because I'm ornery. I don't want to fit in. Yeah, I'm looking for some kind of freedom that I feel we humans have lost as we have allowed this artificial civilization to take us over. But so I'm doing this to encourage me to move forward. I've done something like this before. This Image, which is a book by John Lamlash discussing his interpretation of the Nag Hammadi texts. It's about Gnosticism. It's about how the God of the Bible, Yahweh, is the creator God and is not the real God that back to nature, our nature, Mother Nature. And Luciferianism, which that means to me. What it means to me is the Christ within. So I just feel that life is designed to be a challenge, so that, like Jesus in the story, he couldn't find a place, his folks couldn't, to birth Jesus. They had to go to the manger. And so I'm saying themselves or their children either, because they're just going along for the ride, and where the ride is going is some kind of extinction of humanity as part of this war/peace effort, probably something like the Georgia Guidestones. So I'm just recognizing that this culture is dead, and I'm looking for a way to live that I can respect, like tiny houses, making tiny houses, building a tiny house community. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just poor people like me, and I'm somebody that's both inherited money, but then is more poor than most people. It's about having to create a lifestyle and find the people that I want to hang out with, and you know what I mean, to just get off the crazy train of consumerism. It's probably a bunch of jibber jabber philosophy to you, I don't know, but anyway, I want to move. I just want to get out of the rent game. I want to save up a little money if I can, so this is like a month-long experiment to see if I can camp and stay with friends, and use that as an inspiration for this idea of the adventurerchannel.com, which is about getting out there. It's about getting in here. It's about sharing what you do after you've gone in here inside. Redefining what adventure is. Now that we have, the internet that gets you wherever you're at. So a big part of that is trying to harness some energy from other individuals who recognize that we need to be leaders and create this new middle ground, and to use these tech tools, to organize our efforts. efforts. Just as corporations are all about being disciplined and getting the most value out of their human resources, why can't we do that as individuals and, bypass traditional government? I mean, we're on Facebook every day, which to me is like a ghetto of the internet, and yet Facebook has more power than a lot of nations, right? Because it has all these people that identify with that go on there every day, and there's money exchanged hands, and it's a place to gather data about people. So I'm saying we can do these kind of unions ourselves, just like there was America was this enterprise of these aristocrats, and it's not really free. We never did break free from Great Britain. So I think that is what we are called to do, is to learn how to cooperate, because that's what corporations, they do. So as much as I disrespect a lot of what they do, I respect a lot of what they do. As personal as life is to us, it is just business. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to leave it there, but where am I? Well, where I am is happen to be at Fair Park right now. It's pretty close to where I've been living with my awesome roommate, and this is the heart of Little Rock. There's War Memorial Stadium over there where they have some football games, and they have a local soccer league, and here's an awesome park over here with some multi-million-dollar playground, splash pad. But so I one of my inspirations is Freeman Fly. He's got this freemantv.com, and he just got back from a rainbow family gathering in Georgia, and he goes to that every year. So I'm looking to pool upon influences like this. I also recently met this local person who is a part of this group I never heard of. It's not Burning Man, but it's this other thing where people pretend to be in a Mad Max world. So I want to figure out how to live, I mean, it's funny, like this whole Disney World, it's this theme park, right? And then you got, I grew up in Hot Springs. They had Hot Springs Village, right? That's this expensive, what's not right? It's a gated community. In all my life, I heard all this negative stuff. There's these snooty people up there, the village people. Well, because of my stepmother being involved in this singing group up there, and she asked me to help out, and they have a performance hall there that I actually acted at when I was in community theater in junior high. So I really like it up there, And then I'm like, why couldn't we just have legitimate suburbs or, neighborhoods? That's what they have them on Google Maps. When they built all these little neighborhoods, they have names to them. Why not just make those legitimate again? Like, why should I have to leave there? Just have a convenience store, a gas pump, So in Harbor Meadows is this awesome gated community up in Springdale that was built by somebody that helped build the Disney World Park. So that's a big part of what I'm hoping to break through here, is this stereotypes. I don't like corporations and that kind of thing, because it's like we're all on both sides of all these things. You know what I mean? Sure, everybody's got good sides and bad sides and stuff to show for it. But so yeah, I hope to figure out how to make help knit together these people that are already acting in their communities, and just directing focus and capital and volunteerism towards these efforts, and get us away from the polarization of media, while also using that media as a springboard for people to get together locally and take action. I'll just shut up now. Please share any questions or thoughts that you have, any suggestions about, I hear that you can live like camping for up to 2 weeks for free, I think, up in the national forests feet. So if you know about stuff like that, what about like if I have a tiny home but I want to, find some place to put it, right? Because these mobile home parks, I don't understand. You're like paying, for the mobile home if you bought it, and you're paying like some crazy 300 something bucks to live there. That just seems stupid. So, yeah, I'm looking for the people that want to make good things happen. So help me out, would you? And I'll help you out. Thank you.